Okay, since we're live, excellent. Hello, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy next to last Monday of August. There's only today and next Monday. That's it. Um, so yeah, we are in the last 2 weeks of October, August. Goodness gracious, my brain. We're in the last 2 weeks of August. And hopefully, hopefully, I'm going to finish this round of revisions and I can send it off to my friend who is my eyeballs for the manuscript, and then and start drafting queries for it. This one is a different one than I had sent out before. I haven't really talked about this a whole lot because I'm like I haven't had much success with it yet. But yeah, so we're in the process of revamping one of the queries, and then we're also the query that I sent out before was a historical romance, kind of a murder mystery vibe as well. So I don't know, yeah. And then the one that I'm working on now is essentially a supernatural romance, paranormal romance. There we go. No ghosties in this one. Maybe eventually I'll write a supernatural one, but I think most of my favorites lie in paranormal. So yeah, that's where we are. Anyway, so I've been thinking about how I want to rework my query for the historical romance murder mystery situation. And I think I didn't have like great comps the first time I sent it out. Comparable titles or like, mix of this and that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to revamp it in sort of, I kind of want to include the like Amanda Quick. It's like, I don't know. It's like some of Amanda Quick's older ones. It doesn't have the paranormal aspect that some of Jane Ann Krentz, Jane Castle, Amanda Quick most recent titles have been all linked to her Arcane Society, which has a paranormal aspect to it. And so I'm like, so if I say it's like Amanda Quick versus, like find another one, like, are they going to think of the more recent titles, or should I I think I'm going to have to specify some of one or two of her older titles, that it's more, yeah. So anyway, so we're contemplating comp titles to revamp. So we'll see. We shall see how it goes. Anyway, but that's for September. That's for September. I'm thinking about it before I should think about it. I need to get this round of revisions done for the current one. And then I will think about revamping the query letter. But yeah, I love Amanda Quick too. So I found this is weird. Like, I don't know if it's really weird or not, but I found Amanda Quick before I realized that it was Jane Ann Krentz, before like it was released as, writing as. And I also found J.D. Robb before they announced that it was Nora Roberts. And so I'm like, oh, my favorite authors are writing under like several different names. Cool. I still have never been able. Jane Ann Krentz writes under Jane Ann Krentz for her contemporary, Jane Castle for her futuristic, and Amanda Quick for her historical, which I think is a fun way to do it. And that way she also has this sort of like division of settings and like Anyway, yeah. But she also has another pen name that I have never been able to find books under it. And I think it was just because it was like a 1 or 2 off. And they were a very small limited print release. But yeah, so she has a fourth. And I'm like, I want to find them. At some point I will find them, but yeah. Anyway, hello. That's my chaotic brain working, sort of working today. Anyway, so I asked 2 questions. One is the poll, and the other is this one. So what are you hoping to get accomplished in the last 2 weeks of August? That's the chat question, and then the poll question is date night edition. Apparently, I'm stuck on date night edition for a couple days, but that's okay. Are you going to open? Here we go. Now I can share it off or show it off. Here is the picture poll. Date night edition, stargazing or dancing? Which would you or your main character prefer? You can answer as either. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the picture poll. Let's see. Becca says, hello, welcome. The last 2 weeks. It's crazy, right? Yes. You would like to finish your reader magnet for Riser finally, and you'd love to finally get going on your audiobooks and at least to start them. Gotcha. Yes, and now that you know that the program you already have can pitch your voice down for a male counterpart, that'd be great. Monique says, this is one of those times I wish I could pick both options. I thought about putting a both in there, but I decided I was going to be mean and make you choose. So, I think this is in regards to the manuscript. So the one that has already been sent out, query for is the historical romance with a little dash of murderous intentions. And then the one I'm currently working on is paranormal. Since prom is the second date of your main characters, you have to choose dancing. Gotcha. And ironically, they have never stargazed, and it would fit. They just haven't done it. Maybe they could go stargazing after dancing. Would that work? Also, I'm giving the pumpkin spice chai from Twinings another shot again today. It's still yummy, but again, it's really not that different from their spicy chai. So, it's still tasty, but like not a huge amount of difference between the spicy chai and the pumpkin spice. So it's like, I don't know that it'd be worth it to pay a whole lot more for it. But yeah, so this is when we started discussing Amanda Quick. Savvy says, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Right now you are finishing writing your ad read for the next video. Your goal for today is to finish your script. Excellent. Regina is here. Hello, friends. You're wrapping up the short Western romance. Why do I always end up rushing towards my deadline? Because that's what deadlines do. And also Regina says hi. And Stacy says hello back to Regina. What am I up to for the next 2 weeks? Upping your work on the murder mystery that you and Monster are in. And then working on relaxing once the kids are back in school. Okay, so you said 3 more days yesterday. So do they go back Wednesday? So Wednesday you will have Wednesday you will be free. No, okay. Wednesday you will have a different, you'll begin the new routines. Monique says, in my fanfics, Asterion and Miranda spend time stargazing and dancing, but if they had to choose, dancing is more fun. Steve says, I might be able to get through a scene with stargazing in towards the end of the story. You don't think it would fit right after prom, then? Gotcha. Regina says, I have learned a lot about Canva by creating the writer's planner. If I would do one project at a time, I'd be done with the romance. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Cool Gamer says, hi, hello, welcome. Savvy says, today I'm working on a script about the Omegaverse. Is this about like the legal aspect of like the author that is trying to sue, saying she's like the only one that can use it? There's quite a few lawyers who I've seen that have weighed in on it that are kind of funny about it, but yeah. There are lawsuits about the weirdest things. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there's a lawsuit about the Omegaverse, right? Anyway. Regina says hi to Cool Gamer 2. Hello, welcome. That's all we want to say. One goes back Wednesday, the other goes back Thursday, and you have a meeting at church on Friday. Thursday, you're staying home and watching TV all day or going shopping. Still thinking about it. Yes. Monique says, right now, I'm going to be looking for POV errors in My Ex is a Vampire. Gotcha. Monique says, I also created an ARC reader form. You will mention it more in the self-promo sprint. Excellent. After the second sprint, you're going to go off and make lunch. Cringes at the mention of the Omegaverse. Yeah, well, we don't shame anybody's kink, but unless it's like, like very, what's inappropriate changes for some people, but there are some things that like, there's a hard line for. Anyway, I'll just shut up. Note to self, Gabby's novel is going to blow the Omegaverse to smithereens. Down with the Alpha system. Yes. Okay. So we need a card. And then we need to get to work. So yeah, so my goal is to finish the revisions in 2 weeks. See if that happens. I did a little bit more last night to make up for the amount of time that I spent organizing stickers yesterday. But it was good. It was fruitful. I got a good bit done. Today we pulled the Panther. It's number 44 in case you need a numerical value. Your opinion is that you can judge people on their kink, we are human, but let them have it if they're not pushing it on you. Yeah. Or on someone that is vulnerable and cannot push back themselves. So that's my additional caveat there. So, Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, the Panther is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. The Panther says that the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. So be bold. So there you go. There's our Black Panther. And you know those memes about like, if not friend, why friend shaped? They're so pretty. They're so gorgeous. And yet I have always like wondered what their fur felt like because I just want to pet them like a kitty. But I know that that is not good. So I don't know, maybe in another life, me and a panther can be best friends and I can just like pet it. I don't know. But not this life. So that is our card for today. Hopefully it is helpful. You mostly just don't like the terms used in Omegaverse because it's based on outdated terminology. Gotcha. Everybody involved has to be able to give informed consent. Yes. By the way, you drew the tower from your Buffy tarot deck. Nice. Break it down to build it better. You drew the Hierophant reversed in your spiral tarot. Ooh, so major arcana coming through today. Has anybody else drawn some major arcana today? It is the full moon today. So if you are inclined to do a tarot spread for a full moon, maybe today would be the day. Regina says to Becca, I thought I said hi already, but nope. Lol, coded message. We are on the upswing again. Becca says to Regina, hi, I'm just getting today's post ready now, and woohoo! I think this might be in terms of like the TikTok marketing. Woohoo, indeed. Yes, it's exciting. All right, let's do this. So we've gotten our card. I apparently muted all my videos yesterday, so we've got to fix that going in. Pause. Okay, here we go. All right, so number 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, now is a fantastic time to pull up whatever you think you're going to be working on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up mine. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back with that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? I got 878 words that time. So cheers. That's a good session. Good sprint. Add it to my tracker. Okay. All right. I think I accidentally moved an extra sticky. Because just now I hit the marker where I can start on that sticky. Oh well, it's fine. I'm now working on that sticky. So it's fine. Let's see. I did have a question. So this, I've been trying to do the Artist's Way stuff. And I don't know if I would count, okay, let me just phrase it this way. Would you count organizing your arts and crafts supplies as an artist date? Like, because you're making something organized, you're making it accessible, pretty useful, something. You are, I don't know. Would you, am I stretching just because I didn't have an artist date last week? But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to redo week 4 because I only did morning pages one day a week. So this is gonna be week 4, attempt number 2. So you know, but yeah. So that was my, would you consider organizing to be an artist date? Let's see. Kara is here. Hello. Sorry you're late. You didn't think strolling down to the general store to buy lunch would take as long as it did. If you die, you're afraid your family will starve because they don't go to the grocery store. Is that what it is? It's you're always doing the grocery shopping. But also, since you strolled down to the general store, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you cool off. Jen Writes Romance is also here. Hello, welcome. CB is here. Hello, just got up from a nap. Excellent. Hope the nap was good. I am good, Jen. Thanks for asking. I am good. Other than having to start week 4 over again, but that's okay. I'll just get an extra artist date out of it, right? Yes, Phil Donahue did pass away. No, it's not Dr. Phil. It's his. Yeah. I guess I could say that. Yeah, he's a daytime talk. He was a daytime talk show host. Let's see. Your goal right now is to get up to chapter 10. So far, you're on chapter 6, but you got to chapter 7, which is awesome. An actress that you really liked died recently too. She was 94, but you enjoyed her movies. Gina Rowland. I feel like I have seen her in something for sure, but I don't remember what the title of it was. So I may have to go look her up and see what her list of work is. You always want a margarita when you hear it. Yeah, margarita would be fun, but also like I'll take a pineapple Dole Whip, something fruity and tropical was what I was trying to say, but it came out fruitical. So apparently we have a new word. 11 words for CB after the nap. Stacy would count it as an artist date because it is with art supplies specifically. Okay. Marcella, hello. Hey guys, long time no see. You finished your first draft a couple months ago and you've been taking a little break from writing, but you got your feedback and you're ready to get back to it for draft 2. Exciting. Yay. Ashley took a 3-hour nap earlier. You were so tired. It happens, especially when you have little ones. It happens. Stace says, to be honest, I was still surprised he was around. He seemed old, at least to me, back when he was on TV, but he was only 88 when he passed. I would have thought he would have been older. My dad mentioned another talk show host name to me, and it promptly went out the other ear. Who was a contemporary, maybe slight predecessor to Phil Donahue. Donahue. And that he had continued to host for different both game shows, and then he became a talk show host. But because he had been around for so long, they wound up paying him like $1 million a year to do the talk show hosting, but he was also still getting revenue from all the game show hosting. So he was getting like $6 million. And this was like back when $6 million was a lot of money. Still is a lot of money in my opinion, but it was worth more in the time frame that he earned it, I should say. But I can't remember what the other host's name was now. I don't know. It went in one ear and out the other. Marcella is more of a pina colada girly. Savvy says, I had to review a bunch of info for the script, so you only wrote about 300 words, but the next one, you're hoping to make a lot more progress. Excellent. Excuse me. He seemed so much older when he was on TV. Oh, no. Those are yummy too, pina coladas. Yeah. Jen says, hey, Savvy, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Savvy says, I personally would not count it as an artist date, but that's because I hate cleaning and organizing. But if you're one of those people who can enjoy the process and let your brain wander, which it was very much doing so, I kind of enjoyed the process. I did after the stream yesterday. I wound up deciding to put in backing cards, and I was initially cutting them out of like cardstock. Then I was like, this is silly. Let's see what size it is. And I measured it, and it was like 3x5. And I was like, I know we have a ton of index cards. So I went and grabbed a stack of index cards and used those as backings for the stickers to sort of like make it a little bit more stiff. So, and also like have a matte surface for the stickers to lie on. That way they were not as likely to slide on the plastic. So he says, hey, Jen, I've been back for a couple of weeks to the stream, getting back into the groove. You had a horrible spring/summer, so you're trying to get back into it. Yeah. 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 There are times when it's just too much. So, Phoebe says, I think he was on over here along with Sally, Jesse, Raphael, Joan Rivers, Ricky Lake, and Oprah. Your mother used to watch those shows. Yeah, it was none of those names were the ones that was the one that my dad said. So I don't know. Don't know. All right, let's go ahead and move into the next sprint. The next sprint is going to be a 30-minute sprint, and it is going to be the self-promo sprint. So make sure that you want to promote, please do so during this sprint. Also, make sure that if you do not have a Blue Wrench Power, you cannot post direct links. So you will have to get around that by spacing out the letters, etc., etc. But also make sure to do your self-promo. All right. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of something. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how did we do? I've got to do a little bit of math because I was kind of all over the place in this document. So it's an additional 62. And then this part right here is an additional 21. Um, 17. Okay, so 1,073, if I have done my math correctly, which I hope I have. Excellent. How did we do? Also, don't forget to do your self-promo. So if you have a YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, I guess, that is writing adjacent, Instagram, social media handles, etc., websites, blogs, Amazon author page especially. And if you have a book out, book coming out soon, book out recently, book on sale, make sure you let us know where to find you. Mama Maggie released a book yesterday, The Spartan Chimera, so make sure you check out M.M. Ward on Amazon. Let's see. Don't forget to check out Becca's website, Becca C. Smith. Make sure you check out Rachel D. Adams. And Heather. Heather is here, so make sure you check out Heather's Substack as well. Okay, but also, let's see what we had to say. Regina got 531 words. You worked through the first break. Kara is frustrated because your browser has crashed for the second time today. CB with the age-old IT advice. Have you tried turning it off and back on again, essentially? Yeah. It's a 9-year-old computer, and it's starting to show its age. You're doggedly limping it along as long as you can. Don't have the money for a new one at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Monique got up to chapter 10. You're feeling hungry, so you're going to go make lunch. Talk to y'all later. Excellent. Stace says to Jen, this is like the third time today alone. People need to stop doing things that make me feel old. I'm not really that old. Kara says, I really am that old. I relish it. I'm actually a lot happier as an old swamp witch, per witch, I suppose, than I was even in my 40s. It's good to know that it gets better, right? Better with time. Kara says, I'm going to finish reading this book that you've been picking through for the last few days. Jen's like, nor am I, in terms of like, I'm not that old. Gotcha. Heather is here and says hello. Jen is excited and says, Heather, how are you? Sometimes you feel old, but I'm not a senior yet. That would be next year. My mom was so excited. The day that she turned senior, she immediately at the store was like, can I get a senior discount? She had been waiting for that extra discount. Yeah. So I was like, hi, Jen. I'm okay. Thanks. See, we got 182 words. Nice. I just realized I'm like hunchbacking it again. Eva says, popped in during that one. Excellent. You're working on Canva illustrations, page 32 of 32. Ooh, nice. You're nearing the end of it then. Heather says, I have a Substack blog about what I do as an editor and the tools the editors use. My most recent post is all about my upcoming short nonfiction book. Here is the Substack. It's titled, How Do You Spell Fairy? Fairy or fairy? Yeah, there are some different connotations to all of them, aren't there? Stacey says, I edited a page and a half before I got distracted. Nice. You worked through the last chapter too, but you got a good chunk done. You're hoping to finish in the next sprint. Excellent. Heather says, thanks for reminding me, Eva. I need to find some images again for when I create the next document version. Excellent. You'll be 42 next month. You feel like you're 82. There are days like that. Yeah. Your body aches, but 43 has its perks. Yes. 272 words. Nice. Excellent. Sev, you got 1,670 words on your script, which is amazing. Hubby was like that. Yeah, senior discount. Yes, no, mom has memorized which thrift stores give senior discounts, and so she like arranges her outings for like, okay, well, like Wednesday the Salvation Army has theirs, and like Tuesday is Goodwill or whatever, and Thursday is both the Project Safe and the Blessings. And so it's like she knows, and she goes, okay, I'm off. So yeah, she's always happy to get the discount. You're still hopping at 55. Excellent. It's all good. Thanks to your prematurely gray hair, you've been getting senior discounts for the past 20 years. Nice. You'll be 60 in 6 months. The name of it is The Fairy Style Guide and the Glossary for Writers. Okay, excellent. Sorry, I was trying to read the title of the blog post. So yeah. Buy used, save the difference. Yes. And the difference is astounding. Like, I was actually just talking to Bestie about this yesterday, because the Walmart clearance prices have gone up from like $1 to $3 is what they used to be. Now they're like $5 to $7 on clearance. And it's really hard to find the cheaper clearance clothes for babies. And so there's a thrift store near us that has kids clothes for 50 cents a piece. And I'm like, that's a big difference. In fact, let me see if I can find I found a really nice, like Beauty and the Beast Belle jacket for her daughter. Like, I know it's too big right now. It's like, a couple years too big. But it is, it was just so cute, and it was only 50 cents. So I couldn't pass it up. It looks like an old style Letterman jacket. It's got Belle embroidered on it, and it's got a rose on the back. It's double lined with roses inside, and that was 50 cents. And we washed it. My mom did some extra secure stitching on the rose applique on the back. It was 50 cents. I'm like, I would never find a Disney like Letterman jacket for 50 cents, like proper, proper new. It looked like it may not have ever really been worn, but like maybe once or twice. And I was like, there was no stains on it. There were no rips on it. I was just like, yeah, we'll wash it and give it. It was great. I also found, so y'all know, I think I've mentioned before that I'm a fan of One Piece. I actually took my chopper down, so I need to put my chopper back up. But anyway, my friends are also fans of One Piece, and I found a black hoodie. Again, it's much too large for the children, but I was like, they'll have it in a couple of years. They had a black hoodie that has Chopper and then chibis of all of the little characters. I was just like, I cannot pass that up either. So that was another 50 cent find. So it's like, would you rather be spending $3 on one like pair of leggings on clearance at Walmart, or would you rather have 6 pieces of decent clothing that you can just wash and like not worry about if it gets dirty or whatever, because you didn't spend that much on it. So it was great. It was great. So that was what part of the baby's gifts for this year. We bought 2T. We bought 18 to 24, 2T, 3T, and 4T clothes. And so I wrapped them up by size and was just like, here you go. Here's for when you are tired. She needs a size up and you haven't gotten a chance to go to the store yet. She's like, that has happened more than once. So thank you. So yeah. And I did the same thing for my other bestie who her baby's only 5 months. So I packed her everything from 3 to 6 up to 18 months in different size wrappings. And she can leave some with her parents because I know she can't fit all of it on her suitcase flying back home. But, you know, it's like whenever she comes back home with the baby, she can get the next couple of packets of sizes and take those with her. So, you know, so. Just because everyone is throwing their ages, I'm 44. Later this week, my best friend turns 44. You're fine with your age, but people don't need to make me feel older than I am. Yeah. Well, that also I think sometimes comes with like how old your parents were when they had you. And sort of like so what they exposed you to music and culture wise may be different from those around you. And that was what so it was weird. Like all of my friends, our parents had us relatively late, meaning in their mid 30s or later. Whereas like half of the kids that we graduated with, their parents had them very young. So it is a very different culture vibe. So buying used is also better for the environment. Agreed. In most states it's 55, but some states are raising it to 65. Wow. I swear I will feel cheated if they change it to that everywhere. Yeah. And I don't remember if it was, I think it was, I don't know if it was 55 or 60 here, but she was excited either way. But that was, I think, because she was trying to look at the bright side of it. Yeah. Adorable, precious. Yes. The bell jacket is gorgeous. So yeah. Kudos to mom. Look at, yeah, way to look at the bright side. Exactly. 50 cents for that, which is incredible. So you wish more thrift stores had decent plus size collections. Yeah. Larger girls tend to hold on to anything decent until it's completely worn out because it's so hard to find decent, affordable plus size clothing. Yes. I agree with that. So you'll be having a special stream in 2 weeks to celebrate a couple of things. Publication on this document book and, well, if you know, you know. The little ones that you always shop up a size because they grow too fast. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Your favorite stores are thrift stores. Agreed. You're an 80s baby, so you'll be 44 soon enough. Yeah. Your mom was older too. Yeah. Yeah. Your parents were 28 when you arrived. So kind of on the cusp there. Yeah. We get so many newborn things that we just didn't even use. All the onesies. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's like people buy newborn things for you, but like what happens if your baby is like extremely long and doesn't fit in those after 1 week? So it's kind of like you have to wait till the baby comes. Like it's nice to have a couple things on hand, but you kind of have to wait till the baby comes to see like what size they are. But yeah. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and follow your fellow writers. But let's go ahead and get another sprint going because we need to. Your children are 21 years apart. You were the young mom once, but this time around you're the old one. So you get the best of both worlds, right? You were either 8 pounds, 1 ounce, or 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Yeah. Yeah, your son has a long, yeah. I think I'm trying to remember. My brother was extremely long, which makes sense because he's like 6'3" now that he's grown. But I want to say he was either 22 or 24 inches long, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But he was a long baby. I was normal because I'm normal sized now, height wise. So I just had the screams, whatever they called croup or whatever at that point. A colic. No, not croup, colic. You are huge. Yeah. I mean, I have my smallest, my most petite cousin had a 10-pound baby. And it was It's crazy. Your kids are driving you nuts. Oh no, I can't wait until they are in school. You were 11'11" and your brother was premature, was 10'9". Wow. Wow. You're 5'11" now. That would make sense then, because just like genetically, it gives you a little bit more starting there. Starting spots, starting pace, head start. There we go. Why was that difficult for me to find in my brain? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and do a third sprint. So 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How did that go? Did we have a good sprint? Let's see how much we added that has been revised now. Okay, excellent. I got another 1,000. And that was all in one chunk and not all over the place, which was good. Yay for being able to do it in a solid chunk. Okay. Excellent. How did you do? Let's see. It says high pollen tomorrow in my area. Had a little red alert flag on it. Let's see. Ooh, you got 33 out of 32 pages done. You're trying to decide which order to do things with the back matter in terms of like how to say the blurb or where to put things. Because I think you said you were working on the illustrations in Canva. So I think maybe this is more of a placement thing. So I would say just remember where your barcode is going to go and make sure that that area is kept clear of elements that you want to be shown because it's just going to get covered with the barcode. CB got 324 words. Excellent. Funky is here. Hello, Funky Sai. Happy Monday to you. I'm doing the slush again. I'm trying to remember, y'all, but like my natural status is just like turtle. So I'm trying to remember. Dog says hi, Funk. Stacy says I tried editing and finally had to go take a bio break. Nice. Savvy says you get about 1,000 to 1,100. Nice. Excellent. Funky waves at Thonk. Savvy says, I've gotten 3K added to the script on our sprints today, which is amazing. That's awesome. You need to finish the script, so you're hoping it won't be more than 5K or so more words. Gotcha. Kara says, finished reading the book and set up 3 blog posts for tomorrow. Wow, that's a lot. Turtle, right? That's like, I feel like my natural status. And I don't know if that has anything to do with how my nickname as a kid was Little Turtle, but just it was not because of my slouching or anything, but it was because I dawdled at the time. So I don't know if that has just become like, you become your nickname. And so I just slowly like, oh well, it's really terrible, I know, but it's just why I have that posture reminder. Is really mostly for me, but also for you. But yeah, so all right, y'all. It is 3:12. I'm going to go ahead and end our picture poll. So last chance, real quick, if you have not yet voted in the picture poll, date night edition, stargazing or dancing, please make sure you do so in the next 30 seconds. Jules' villain origin story, becoming the turtle. Stacey says, I know I appreciate the posture reminder. Yeah, it's so frequently needed, but I have noticed more because of these particular like t-shirts that I've gotten, like the seam sits like really right on my shoulders. It should sit up here, but like as I go through the day, like, and I notice the seam is like very clearly more visible. So I'm like, oh, I see the seam. It's time to bring my shoulders up. Yeah. So there's that. I also don't know if it has anything to do with hypermobility or not. I should probably check, but we're not going to do that right now. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. So 58% would go stargazing and 42% would go dancing. either way, I think it would be a fun date night. So there is that. It is Monday. Do you need a desk cleaning sprint, a 5-minute desk cleaning sprint? Do you need it? Do you want it? That is my question. Because my main desk is not terrible today, but my secondary desk over there is pretty bad. Funky's like, I need a head cleaning sprint. Can you do that in 5 minutes? Is that a 5-minute achievable thing? Let's see. Stacy's like, I could use another sprint. Well, we can do it. Funky says, sure. Okay, so let's do the 5-minute cleaning sprint that you can use for cleaning or whatever. Head cleaning, desk cleaning, whatever it is you need. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we go. 5-minute cleaning sprint. Before we do any of that, though, 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is that you have to hydrate with. Cheers. Three, do the posture check. Straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back. And 4, if you need this as a break, take this as a break. Here we go. 5 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hopefully our desk is slightly more tidy than it was. Mine is pretty tidy. I put away mostly like yarn, like a lot of yarn. I put away a notebook, stacked some things together, um, at least to be so they weren't like strewn everywhere. Um, Mostly notebooks, notebooks, papers, and yarn, which was most of. But I put like some of the cardstock back in the drawer of all my paper. Put the yarn in the two drawers that are now designated as yarn. It has grown from one drawer to two, which is kind of a problem, and I have more in a bag elsewhere. That bag in particular, that one. So, you know, collections are growing. But yes, my desk is cleaner now. It's not perfect, but it is cleaner, which is good. It gives me a better headspace to start with, I think, for the week. So Marcella says 254 words, even though you've been writing pretty much straight through, even through the pauses. That is okay. Any word is good word. So Savvy says, I desperately need to clean my desk, but I need to keep scripting, so I'm just going to do that. That is fine. You love the cleaning sprint timer. It's adorable. Thank you. I had the idea for the cleaning desk and like the disappearing items and like reappearing more neatly. I had that idea for quite some time before I figured out how to do it. So your desk looks like that picture, except for with more trash. Oh, thanks for running Sprint today. You're welcome. You'll be back on Wednesday to work on the Christmas romances. Excellent. Funky says your desk, your headspace is now clear. Good, good, good. Stacy did straighten up it and then read a paragraph and then decided it just needs to be rewritten when you get into the digital file. Fair enough. CB got 28 words and you don't have a desk. That's okay. Whatever area you want to clean when we clean, that's fine. Or if you want to keep working, that's also fine. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for coming along with me for writing, revision, cleaning, chaotic thoughts, all the things, and posture checks, all that. So thank you very much. I will hopefully see y'all on Wednesday. I do need to post up the new streams, so those will be coming. So I will hopefully see y'all later this week. If not, I will see you whenever. All right. Bye. Don't forget to save.